So if you are given a structural model and Archi model, now you must open and check the model first. Meaning, if I were you, I will start to open the Archi file. Let's say you guys download from there. So this is the model. So from inside this model, okay, this is the file which is I completed, because that day something here don't have, not completed, which is this, right? See this? Now I completed already. So yeah, fine tuning, I think almost done, everything. Yeah, everything is done. So you can do your electrical also at the same time. Staircase also finished already. Yeah, even I add a roof or covered. Something not finished is here should have one top hung window for ventilation purpose. And this is the aircon latch, which is next what do you call it? Last level have two. One here and one here. Because it's a big floor plan. 3 room. Yeah. This one here is 2 room. The one is here is 1 room. So one apartment, 2 room apartment. On top one is 3 room apartment. Okay, so it's a good test out. Okay, so once you see this, ideally you can play with the section view, means a live section. Now, first thing, go to the elevation. Let's say I go click west, and you see that here is still using something like what? It's already in FFL in meter, but it was not raised to the actual level. That's the reason why I give you the CAD plan, because CAD plan, they will show you what is the actual level height in the plan. So in my first story plan, if this file is linked, the information should be there. See, I think the file is linked with the CAD plan or not. Let me see. Did I delete? How to check whether the CAD plan is there or not? Anyone knows?
Nope, don't know.
Okay, if you don't know, you need to go to insert. You see CAD plan, import CAD or link CAD. For submission, normally, if this project is alive or sometimes they give you as a CAD file, always remember, if it's a model file, you link Revit. If it's a CAD file, you use link CAD. Don't use import. Import is unless this project is completed. Everything finalized, no changes. Maybe you go internship. This company boss want to test you how much you understand BIM. They will give you a completed project, maybe in CAD file or in model. So how you do the collaborations, the coordination. Then if it's a CAD file in the kind of states, you use import CAD. But in real world practice, we only use link Revit and link CAD. Or if they're given to your is IFC model. Now, IFC model is a conversion from different BIM software. All right. So they take this is to preserve the data and the line work. So it's called link IFC. So far, I think there's two different format in the area. All right, this all can search. IFC is one of them. One, I forget what is the conversion name because C once forget. Okay, you can do a search, right? For they call it interoperability. So you can find there's two for collaboration purpose. Okay, so Yep. So let me go to level 2. Yeah, the cat file is inside. So you no need to separately link because the cat file is already inside here. All right. Because the cat file will determine that, oh, this is the WC, this is the sync, you know, here and there. All right. So from there, then you can done. So if your whole model done, your manage link, you see that your cat control line is there. I think your model I give to you, the control line has been deleted, if not wrong, because I'm using as the cat. So you can see VG import cat. See, the cat file is here because this drawing was using imported, means what? Import cat. You hear the loud noise
Nope.
from my side? No.
Okay, yeah, here.
Okay.
No, sir.
Oh yeah.
Cannot.
You know the jet fighter from the Changi airport there? Just fly through. National Day ma. Pass through the overtop the overhead my house. So loud. I thought you all can hear. Okay. I think they are still practice. I don't know. Just fly through only. Hopefully don't have this sort of disturb today. Okay, so because this is my version, I don't know yours and mine the same now. So later I'll try to download from there. Yeah, if the same, then I'll take this. Okay. So this is just to share with you. Okay. So let me close first. I try to download from the Moodle. So when we do with the same mindset. I close my ayo. Because the one I uploaded is already cleaned up. So hopefully the file or something is not there lah. Yeah. So try to download from here first. Eh, okay, download this file. It's 15.5 meg. So download already. Explorer. Download. Right click. Should I use cut? Yeah, cut. Paste to your BCA students. I have placed under week 14. I don't take it as assignment 2, week 14, so that it won't mix with that. So I'll put here, paste it. Yeah, my file is here. Okay, so I know when I give you this file. Minimize. Already? So,
Yes, sir.
then I will use link Revit. Now, first of all, of course, as I mentioned to you, if this file has been using the survey point, then I will try to use by shared coordinates. Okay? Oh, very noisy. The airplane is back again. My goodness. Okay, so I click open. If there's a warning, that means it doesn't use that. See? Look carefully. This host model and the link do not share the same coordinate system. So default, use center to center. Notice that? So that means when this thing happen, this location is not correct. All right. Yeah, that means this model did not use the the proper coordinate system. So when this thing happen, go to link Revit. Remember, go to manage. Then you remove. Don't just ignore and delete from there. All right, you must remove the link. So this is wrong. Delete, it won't go often. Only when you remove, then it's 100% unload or remove. So repeat again. Link, a story, then we have to use back to auto internal origin to internal origin. So always look out for message, because one thing I like to use Revit, because Revit will check the error for you. Okay, yeah. So open. Oops, looks okay, but where is it? Zoom extend.
It's above. Yeah.
Ah, it's on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see it's on top. Okay, so this is correct. So next time when you link your file, this is how you use back. Any questions? Okay, now
Yeah.
temporarily, see, I cannot select them because I turn off my link. If you guys cannot select, remember, you need to uncheck the link, then you should be able to highlight back. So temporarily, you pin first in case you accidentally relocate it. This one's the steps you must remember. And you can see that this file is pretty clean. Not like just now the file I give to you all, got a name. To notice that, that means this file, there is no CAD file inside. See that? That's why your CAD file you need to download from the website, the Moodle site. Okay. So mine, the one that I showed just now, is already have inside. This one is no. So if no means you might not know how or this useful. Okay. So far so good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So end of the day, what's the next step? You guys will know
Of
already, right?
the 4 things.
But yes. Ayo. Hold on. The fighter jet fly by again. Yeah. Okay. Move it. Remember. Double check. Move it. Then zoom extend. Okay. So done. What's the next step?
Copy.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
to
Yeah.
elevation, right? Grid also can, but if you don't want first, it's okay. Actually, next step you should do what is to link your CAD file. Why? Remember just now I show you first story. What is the level there?
Yeah.
Here totally don't have, right?
Yeah.
So you got to do what?
Link CAD file.
Yeah, correct. So but link at a time, can you select the grid first? You can't, right? Cannot,
Not
right?
sure.
Because you need to use the
Yeah, I
grid line
need to.
to do the coordination. So first thing first, if you can't select any grid line, that means we will do the collaboration for the grid line first, so that later you can link the CAD in. Okay, link the CAD in. Link the CAD file lah. Link the CAD in. Okay, and I notice one thing. Every time when you load link file, this coordination, the grid line always show you opposite one. Very weird. Okay, I must find out what is the cause for that. If not, it's a waste of time to keep adjusting for the grid line partition. Okay, so how you going to copy this? First thing, because we don't have a level yet. See, so many things to consider. Okay, never mind. Let's copy first. Where? Collaborate, copy monitor, select link, then focus option. See now, if you want to use back the so-called shared datum, which is currently you see from here, you don't have, right? See now, because default the 8mm is based on project base. Circle head shared datum is based on survey. So if you want to base on survey, ideally copy this from the ArchiFile file. Then you drop here. But you might say, sir, how? Let me share with you how to do that. If not, if I copy here, I could redesign, re-customize. You want to learn that? You want to learn that? I can show you. Then you don't care about
Thanks,
the
sir.
copy one. Learn that, huh? So at the same time,
Yeah.
learn something new. Okay,
Thanks,
good.
sir.
So yeah, so I'll leave it as 8mm. So I pick OK, no change. The grid, just follow. Try to align as close as possible. Normally I will do that. Certain people will change lah, unless they change the size. But the way being used, they always follow. So easier. Huh? So okay, done already. I pick OK. Then copy, right?
Yep.
Multiple. Window the whole thing across. Then the funnel, the filter. Okay, check none. Select the grid. Apply. Okay. Fidget a bit because you only want the grid line to be duplicated. So finish, the small finish, remember. Done. Then monitoring on, copy monitor, the big finish. Okay. So for start, this is the part I hate lah, to adjust back the grid to the position you want. I was thinking any faster method. That they happen to find one, but all of a sudden I forgotten. I did do some research on that, but for start, this is a very tiring process, which is nobody likes it. Okay, yeah. This is a small project, so it's still not so bad. If you come with a huge project, must always think for a solution to dissolve this, or to resolve, not dissolve, resolve this. Okay, so the grid we, oh, there's a F here, forget. Remember this plan, right? VG, link Revit, halftone. Always remember, since the grid is already copied, so custom, annotation, custom again, of the grid, grid G. Apply, okay. Apply, okay. So this is how it's supposed to look like. So at least we settle the grid, done. Questions?
No, sir.
If no, then I will proceed. Okay. Now, when it's done, let's go to the level. That means now I go to the east. Now you know that our view has been shifted. So where is our actual
We are
level?
left.
See, it's here. So this one cannot be moved. Remember, you got to extend this over. But before that, try to toggle the orientation. Right? So I'll drag this across. Oops. What happened? How come become 2D? Uh, Okay. All right. So before I proceed, you need to manage the view first, right? Remember, you go to view template. This is your plumbing elevation. So I will try to, as per normal, excuse me, turn off RBT on file clipping off, no clip, show all plumbing fix, discipline plumbing fix. Okay. I think sub-disciplines I don't want. The rest I follow because fire, plumbing, they share the same plumbing. So sub-disciplines, sometimes you can have what? Fire, sanitary, and some others. So this one I will keep it. I mean unchecked. So only two. Apply. Okay. All right. How come? Forget to halftone. Yeah, no wonder. Halftone host the forget to select custom host. The grid already copied, so I need to hide the grid. Level haven't copied yet, so I leave it. Okay, done. The rest, north, south, west, we'll do later. But first, get this done first. Okay, since already positions and this level is correct, you can see that this is 0. This one is what? Don't know yet. Only when I insert my Archi plan, then we know. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, but before that, how to change our setting same as this? This is already in the finished floor level. It's just that it haven't linked or moved to the actual level height. So convert mm to meter. You must edit the marker. And this marker by default nested inside your level. So you see that if you select this, see you can't even select. You can only select the level. Then you see inside here. It says project base point. But for M&E, we don't use project base, we use survey. And most of all the the project elevation, they are using finish floor level. That means the actual levels. I mean the finishes and so on. Okay, same as the structure and archi. All right. Of course, structure they use SFL structural floor level. But for archi, you guys should be follow archi. Okay. Why? How come nobody asked me, sir? Since you keep mentioning survey, how come this is not? This is because when I built this, I don't want the architecture students keep following me. That's why I never set the thing. I teach them, but I want them to do themselves. That's why this model, when I create, I never adjust yet. Right? You know, like when you show this to students, like I show to you also, I please some of you guys to follow me also. So sometimes I don't want. I want you guys to think how this thing can be done. Huh? So in real world, nobody will help you to resolve. You got to learn, think of way to get things done. Okay? Questions?
Nope.
Okay, good. So now when we need to modify this nested symbol is known as symbol M level head circle. So I'm going to modify this. At the same time, I don't want to use the term here 8 mm head. So I'm going to rename because there's only one, see. Planner, we can leave it. Only the level I would like to rename. Okay, I rename this to survey point. So that you know that, oh, this one going to tie down to that. By right, I should select two lah, but I select one first. Okay, then survey point, then elevation base point, you set it to survey point. Okay, the difference between this, as you all know, is project base point, the reference always tied out to survey point. Another word, if survey point move, project base point follow. So assuming this is my survey, this is my project. Currently, they are both 0. So my left is survey, the right is project. So if you relocate survey point, both go. If you use a move function, only the project go. But this is always reference to this. Let's say I move 1 meter. Next time, if you move your survey point, project will follow. Always remember, this is how the thing works. Okay, project base points use a move function. The move basically is this move. The one that I teach you is survey point, which is actually under manage. It's called relocation or relocate. Okay, yeah. That's why meantime, we want our project and survey go at the same time. So I'm changing to survey point. Remember this library is called M level. I'm going to modify it to let this guy look like this. So apply and okay. Okay, change already. This one haven't, right? Or the automatic. Why automatic? Because this is the only one it's there. Good. Okay. Okay. Now clear your selection. Go to your families here. This, hey, how come my system is not very sorry? Families. Under annotation symbol. Scroll down, look for what? M level head circle. See this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't expand the plus. Highlight the main title here. Right click. You want to edit. So this is referring to this. So edit. You see that they open up the family. All right. Select the elevation parameter, or in this term, we call it a label. All right. A label, you can edit your label from your properties palette or from the contextual ribbon. So if you edit, now, so when I'm teaching this so-called level marker editing, similar, you can use it for Archi, you can use it for structure. Okay, the step is the same. So name is actually a floor level, nothing to change. It's the elevation. Why? The default unit setup is mm. What we want to convert to is meter. So elevation, all right, prefix here. You type FFL space. Okay, in capital letter. FFL space. Elevations, no need to do anything. Leave it. The next thing is you can see that when you highlight the parameter name, the edit parameter units format appear or highlighted. See, this is the only one. So select, you see that it pop up. All right. So you notice that it says use project setting. That means in every default Rabbit projects, the units always based on this. But you guys realize that elevation always appear in meters. The rest is in mm. So this is an override setting. So in other words, we don't want our elevation to follow project base because project is millimeter ma. Only elevation we override them. We change it to meter. Only conceptual they use millimeters, but survey is all in meter. Okay, so meter, then your accuracy, how many decimal place. So normally, I think in the market nowadays they use 2. Some they use 3. Okay, yeah, so depends. So you just follow lah. Next time when you do that time, you're based on your project team lor. If the Archi use 3 digit or the main con use 3 digit, then you follow. If they use 2, then you use 2. Then we don't need to show it's in meter because it's already ISO standard already. Now, whether to show plus for positive value, this is important because in architecture, if you show a plus in front of, let's say, plus finished floor level, for my case, let's say my first level is 0, that means it's 100.0. The plus here in the architecture industry, they call it ASML. The plus represent, like for instance, Singapore above sea level is 100. So the plus means 100. What is the remainder? Like for instance, you look at the elevation just now, my elevation one is 0.5. That means my base level is 100.5. So the plus means 100. So this is partially my building was built that way. That's why I didn't tell them. But of course, not many people are using that because some old traditional architect, they prefer the traditional method because not everyone in the world they are using that. Unless you tell me, all standardized throughout the whole world in the practice lah. Okay, so if not, I will not check this. So only change the decimal and meter. So pick OK and apply and OK. So this is how it will look like. Okay. Now done. If future you want to save as a copy, you can click load into project and save. Close means save lah. You don't want, you just load into your project lah. Then they ask you to update. Remember, as I said before, always select the long file name, override the existing version and its parameter. Always, if you're not sure, always select the long explanation one, the name. You will never go wrong, don't worry. Okay, so far so good.
Yes, sir.
So this step, how to create the actual level. So this is your step 2 done already. So I'm not going to save this because in future you can copy out if you want. How to copy out? If you want to recycle it, very simple. You highlight. You don't highlight from here also can. You just need to say file. I would like to save this as a family, a library. So you choose lah. What type of library you want. Okay. So normally you click a library, they will prompt you. See now, you want all the file or you want which one you search. So if you want to save only this M level head, look for M level head, only this one. See now. Then this name no need to change unless you want to rename. Then you choose your location. This file will be saved as a family out. Okay. So this video, today's lessons are very important for your future advancement. Okay. Oh, take this, understand, Now,
Yes, sir.
meantime, I'll leave it. So the last step, since we are talking about the survey point, to relocate to my first story is 101, right? Just now you see how to locate this to level 101. For survey point, as I said before, under manage tab, you go to coordinates, sorry, you go to position, relocate project. Okay, so select this. Now you can see it's a move tools. Pick a point randomly anywhere, then make sure it's 90 degrees going up vertically. After that, you type in millimeters, 101,000. Although do decimal place, you are showing it, but when typing in 1 meter is 30. It means 1000 So you need still to type it in 30. But the 101 is the level we want to achieve for the first story. Questions?
No.
Okay, when type mouse don't touch already, just enter. You see that your whole level will be raised up. Now do a zoom extend. Look at the level now. See now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is done already. Any questions? Let me stop recording.